It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. They're in 5th place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure.
The way this team has played, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got Williams, also Harrison Barnes out there, Damian Lillard out there at Bowl, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot. Now here's White. Up top, Zubac. Back to White. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner. Greg, do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Ingram drawing the double team. 3-pointer. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Lillard kicks to Barnes. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up, and there it is for him.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Right the pass to Halliburton. Ingram drawing the double team. Now, here is Halliburton. D right on him. That one good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Dort. The 3 from Barnes. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Rise and fire. I mean, this is the mindset of Barnes. You can see why with these results.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. Well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Here's Dort. Here's Lillard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Barnes against Ingram. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Pittsburgh's head coach and I were able to chat. As many do, he compared Domantas Sabonis to his dad, Arvydas, in terms of his feel for the game. Coach said, Domas is now capable of registering a triple-double on any given night, largely because he anticipates everything. And he has the talent and size to take advantage of what he sees. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Dort passes to Lillard. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Now, here's Zubac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right the pass to Zubac. Over Lillard. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Williams. White. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Dort. An easy 2 points on the layup. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead. game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Zubats in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now Ingram. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Ingram kicks to White. Back to Ingram. Fires the 3. Here's Zubats. Left side, Sabonis. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Dort. Rejected by Ingram. The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 8 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Indiana.
A seasoned shooter like Barnes isn't going to back down. I mean, he puts up the shot and draws the foul.
Indiana trailing here. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. White up top. To the paint. Sabonis, the pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
Halliburton passes to Zubats. And White kicks to Zubats. Now here's White. He's guarded close. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. And here's Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Ingram. He's off on that one. Good D by Barnes. Here's Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
You better respect the interior game of Lillard. When he gets deep inside, he forces the defense to hit him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. Hands the 12-footer. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's White. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Force out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. Harrison Barnes led the way in the first half. He had 12 points. Dame Lillard. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so, in the game for the Force, Williams is out there with Bowl. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. White with the defensive effort. Dort's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound, Ingram. And it's blocked. Here's Dort. He's covered by Ingram. Dort misses.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Now, here is Halliburton. Covered by Lillard. Ingram attacking. The shot, no good. And the Force going the other way now.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And the dunk by Bowl.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
90 seconds now into the second half. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers trail by 6. Ingram outside. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Back to Ingram. Zubac finds Ingram. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Clock at 4. Zubac the pass to Ingram. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Lillard. Over Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's White. Sabonis inside. He's against Williams. That's in, and the Force lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Sabonis. Here's Dort. He kicks to Lillard. A 3 from Barnes. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Force lead by 4.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Passes it to Sabonis. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Barnes.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
It's White on the wing. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
They're still looking for his first points of the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Force lead by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton. Ivica Zubac is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Ingram, and it's White in at the 2 guard. Dort passes to Lillard. Over Halliburton. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for Pittsburgh. Now here's Ingram. Here's Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Lillard. Pass to Dort. And the pass to Barnes. And that one, good.
Still his go-to shot. Give Barnes any room to get comfortable from there. He's going to score.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton passes to White. Now Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, think about the high ceiling that this kid Brandon Ingram has. I mean, with his long arms, I mean, he can reach the rafters.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Fourth quarter now, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Count the basket. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
White, good.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. It's good. Bulls got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Force.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Ingram against Barnes. Puts it up from 15. And it's Ingram missing. Lillard with it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Floats one up. He lays it in. And now a 10-point Pittsburgh lead.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Barnes against Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. White wide open. He fired. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dort, and the layup falls. And the Force lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit. Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Lillard, the pass to Bull. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
But once Lillard gets going, it's fun to watch. I mean, he attacks with such ferocity.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's White. And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And here's Holiday. And so the Force take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it